Did you ever race border cross, A-Dot?
Not as an actual event, just messing around with friends like we did yesterday.
You never actually raced border cross?
No, only ever just did it
Bro.
for fun.
One of the most fun things in life, really, is racing border cross.
Yeah, anytime I've got to be out on a course, I would much rather race a bank slalom.
Do you have any bank slaloms you do back in New York?
No, I would love to, but I always miss them. Sugar Bush used to put on this really cool one, but it has a tendency to line up with other events that I have to work at.
You had a big event this last year.
Yeah, I organized, put on, and
the birth of your child.
Well, that too.
That's what I was hinting towards.
Oh! I thought you were talking about the rail jam I put on.
Oh, you put on a rail jam, huh?
Yeah, I organized my own rail jam this year.
What was it called? We Flock Like Rails?
It was the first annual We Flock Like Pigeons rail jam.
Oh, really?
Yeah, did it at my home mountain. They showed a lot.
We are back on the web. Just want to apologize and say thank you for all you folks that might still be tuning in. We had a little technical issue. We lost power in the booth. Had to sort that out, and of course that means we got to reboot all our internet, get all our computers back up, get all our iPads back moving. They still are a little slow right now, but just want to say thank you for tuning in. This is the second half of our event of men's skier cross and border cross. So if you're tuning in at home, hopefully that didn't deter you from watching. But we are back live, and we are back into snowboarding. On the snowboard side, we've had a couple heats since you last saw us. But A-Dot and I really have just been chatting up.
Yeah, just chatting it up, talking about our year and past since last year's Nationals.
A-Dot had a child.
Thank you, man. It's life-changing, and I wouldn't want it any other way.
Awesome. Who'd have thunk it? Bet you at 23 at the old USCSA.
It was not.
Now you're a dad.
10 years later, 9 years later, I would be a dad.
Look at this.
Hey!
He's got a little... Is it a best friend booth?
It is.
I like this guy.
Aww. Best friend.
I guess one of the greatest things about USCSA, and I'm not, I am not a college athlete. I was at one time. But, is meeting all the other competitors and becoming friends with them. Yes. Currently on course, Aiden Gardner. Hopefully he's currently becoming best friends with Kai Schidler. Schidler, Gardner were your 1-2. Your red and your blue helmet guys. Heading into the mustard turn, it looks like there might have been a little bit of a tangle because our green helmet is out in front right now.
Yeah, after that.
I believe that was the green of Martin and the blue of Gardner, I believe. Back to the top, we're going to be looking at bib 96, Siemens, bib 134, Jad Brubaker, 74. Pause. Oh, they are on course right now.
Yeah, it's in the business that'll solve these issues for us. I like to think we do. They've always solved our problems in the past.
That is true.
Coming across the line in the red helmet, 134, I believe?
I have an idea.
Of Michael Zietmans.
This is the most genius idea that we're going to do. We actually have them off, and we're going to put little pieces of tape.
Steve is doing some fancy tape work on an iPad screen.
You don't even know how smart this is right now.
Oh, but I do.
All right, we're going to hopefully get colors for you this next time as we read their bibs. Then we'll be good. So heat 21, this should be Luke Koch, Jackson Roberts, Anthony Turco, and Spencer Gibson. Unfortunately, we missed their top.
Flying down the course right there. Any guesses on who that was, Beav?
I have no idea, but if I had to guess,
I'm going to say it was Tony Turco.
I'm going to go with Luke Koch. Oh, it looks like it was Koch and Turco that took the 1-2. Wow. I was just guessing just a name.
We might have seen these guys race before. Us on Instagram at We Flock Like Pigeons. Get in on the action here with A-Dot and the Beav.
Well, we were going to be good if You can actually read the bibs.
That would be the best place for us to have a camera.
Here I'm making some nice tape color.
Zachary Reese, Max Duffy, and Noah Morseco. You're not. We're also not the best at using technology.
Get out of here. Old flip phone Shova is what they call him. Chops down trees with axes.
I have chopped down hard out.
Yeah.
Gotta get your taps in the trees.
Okay.
Get all your sap lines ran.
Okay.
Then run over to the main line, which will run sap down into your sugar house.
Okay.
Then you, a lot of guys nowadays run in a reverse osmosis.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it helps boost those sugar contents out of the sap.
Reverse O, huh?
And then you're doing some boiling.
Interesting. On course right now. And I believe, if I had to guess, that's probably Beery out in front.
That's going to be my guess as well, Beeve.
Beery does not mess around.
No, sir.
Out of University of Wisconsin, Madison. AJ Beery has been the last few years we've watched AJ Beery win some events. I think he's won this one. Next heat, we're going to be looking at Martin Talks, Larkin Tanner, Parker Ryan, and DJ Tellem.
DJ Tellem?
He must be a party.
I bet you he spins a good record or two.
So interesting. Oh, we got our top camera back. It looks like bib 140 in the... Okay. Bib 4...
Oh, it is close through Grandma's knitting corner. Yellow gonna make the move and pull out in the front. Red doing a flat ground 360.
I love it. But it is the yellow of Parker Ryan just smoking it all the way to the finish, huh?
You know he is hyped after that heat.
Dude, he is hot as
Look at the crowd giving him the love, too. Cheering him on. They are... Shout out to our camera guys, Chris DeJean and Adam Allen back out there, bringing it to you live. Thanks to them. Hanging out here, Mount Bachelor, USCSA National Champion.
Yeah, they've been nothing but just helpful.
Also got to give a shout out to Ryan, the guy who's been running around on sleds.
Yep.
He's helped us out a lot. Also hooked us up with some really...
That's a real. Oh, maybe not. It looks like they're about to go. It looks like 300. James Brigg is 274. Luke Ward is in.
Back over to the ski
Devon
side.
Yeah, back on skis.
Bouncing back and forth as we move through the different rounds. Red coming across way out in front. I believe that is
Peter Spencer, give me the number. 264 for Spencer.
Yeah, 264. He was our 8th seed.
264 for Spencer. Keep reading those numbers off in colors.
And then next to him in the yellow, I believe, is 283, John Peabody. And then followed in white on the 230, that's Callum Donovan. And then Will Payton in blue.
All right, so it looks like having a little bit of an issue right there on the camera, but it looks like the blue and the yellow, that is going to be the blue of Patton and the yellow of Peabody. So Patton and Peabody, your 1-2 currently. Trying to reel them in is Donovan and Spencer, but unfortunately just too much. Patton and Peabody, the P&P.
I've noticed today that yellow and white are really yellow and white. They're just going back and forth. Sometimes the helmet's yellow, sometimes it's white. Not really sure what's going on up at the start, but we're rolling with it.
I just don't think we have quite enough
yellow helmet toppers.
I think it's green helmet toppers. That's what they might be shy on.
That's where we're losing them.
Yeah, so sometimes the green becomes white, so that would be your third fastest. But of course, red fastest, blue second fastest, green third, and yellow signify the fourth fastest technically in that. But as we keep going in these heats, they get faster and faster. 233 in the red. Let's see here. 233 in red. James Larman, the blue, 234. Jonathan Jorgensen
275 of Rex Eldon in the white, and 233 James Larman in yellow.
Are you sure?
I believe so. That's what the screen is showing us.
I was thinking Larman was in red, but I could be wrong on that. And it looks like our red, whoever was second was stoked on that. Looks like our yellow helmet of Springer, I believe. Or the white helmet, excuse me, of Eldon. So back to the top for
Heat number
heat
20,
number 20.
290 in blue. That's Preston Bolus. 266 Adam Former in yellow. 295 Tyler Jensen in green. And 298 Tanner Bentz in red.
All right, so Bentz, the fastest one currently with the, it's like he's chosen the inside line, and Bolus has chosen two. Bentz Bolus trying to reel him in, the green of Jensen and the yellow of Frommer. But that is Bentz and Jensen right now. Bentz taking a little space off of Bolus, but here comes your third place guy. Not quite able to get there. Tyler Jensen not quite able to track him down.
Man, these skiers really can fly down this course. It is impressive, the skills these guys have.
So Bentz and Bolus taking that one to the ground. Looks like. Again, everything we say, not official, so into 21.
219 in blue, Oliver Sepik. In red, we have 277, I believe. That is Elo Terrence. 288 in yellow, Finn Koch. And then in the white, 277.
Currently, it looks like our white helmet out in front of the red.
I believe that is blue in front of red.
Is it blue?
Yes.
Oh, it is blue out in front of red.
Blue gonna take across the line first, I believe.
I need this.
279 in white, William Saylor. 212, Eli Malik in yellow. And then I believe 229, Talon Clark in blue. And the 280 of Thomas Hatcher in red.
So again, Hatcher in red, Clark in blue, Saylor in white, and Malik in yellow. It looks like Malik having a nice pull right there. Trying to stay in the mix with the 1-2, but looks like getting tangled at the top, but making it through. I believe that was the white of Saylor.
Colliding together over that third roller.
Not sure exactly who made that through, but it looks like the red of Hatcher and the white of Saylor. So Hatcher, Saylor. Wow, someone got a little lucky. There was a little bit of a tangle at the top. Hart, Clark, and Malik. I think Malik had a pretty nice hole shot right there.
Yeah.
It just kind of got bumped and went sideways and ended up just tangling right at the top.
Something happened coming through those rollers, and those guys got a little tangled up.
So this top section meant to kind of like divide them just on speed. So
we got the 301 of William Hennon in red. Next to him, 144 in green, 190 in yellow, and 293, I believe, is going to be rocking the blue lid.
So Hennon in red out of University of Wisconsin-Madison. The green of Antoine Mark and out of Cornell. Ian Hanrahan out of UConn. in that blue, and the yellow from James Kelly out of Cornell. In the gate right now. So currently just waiting to go. Hennon, Mark, Hanrahan, and Kelly. So you either want that inside or that outside. It's looking like these guys are choosing. Again, the red getting first position choice, then the blue getting the second, green getting third, and yellow kind of getting stuck with that last position. So it's looking like everybody, at least the fastest guys, want to take that inside line.
Yeah, get down to that first corner.
Again, we are in our men's skier cross, not men's snowboard cross. Just so you know, men's skier cross is on currently right now, Freeski cross, and then snowboard cross. It looks like the yellow of Kelly out in front currently, so the yellow of James Kelly currently out in front. So James Kelly out of Cornell. See if he can hold off the red of Hennon. Oh, Hennon making a nice pass on that little double, so it's going to be Hennon and Kelly. And the green of Mark and the blue of Hanrahan, unfortunately not advancing.
Don't forget, you can send us a message on Instagram at WeFlockLikePigeons. Slide into our DMs.
Yeah, please slide to the DMs.
Obi-Wan says my tummy hurt.
What?
I'm not sure.
So I believe the blue bib right now, Gregoire Brugier. The red, Lucas Kelman. Ryan Oberwise Mannion.
They are going to get tied up again in that roller section.
Did they?
Yeah. I don't know what's going on up there, but it is getting tough racing.
So just having a little tussle. It's going to be the blue and the yellow. That is the blue of Gregory Brower and the yellow of Victor Lancone out of Cornell, I believe. So unfortunately having a little bit of an issue at the top there. So I believe that's going to lead us back to the top for our snowboarding. Our snowboarder cross.
Addie Gardner sending us a DM and it says, if you smell farts, you know who you are and stop it.
Wow. Straight to the heart right there.
Yeah. I don't know who's farting, but I'm gonna need you to stop.
We just take it to the toilet bowl, my friend.
Right up there in turn 3.
Again, thank you for tuning in. If you're just with us, we are in our third round, our, I believe, semifinals of our men's snowboard cross. We've had 64 competitors, snowboarders, 64 skiers, whittling it down to your top 1, 2, and 3. We have been having a blast up here all day. Again, as soon as this broadcast is over, we're going to take it outside and we're going to go straight to the rails.
Right back over to Freeski Women Rail Jam.
Freeski Women on the rails.
It is going to be nice to be back out in that sunshine, hanging out on course.
You know, it's kind of gray out there.
Oh,
it feels warm in here, though.
It does.
There's just 4 guys in a small shack.
Creating a lot of body heat.
Yep, lot of face friction.
No farts, though.
I'm just saying we talk really loud. We talk fast.
Yeah, we got a lot of hot air.
Yeah, a lot of hot air.
Lisa Ellis sending us a DM saying, go Aaron.
Ooh, Aaron. So we are back to the top with our snowboard bracket.
Jackson Landry sending us more DMs. This guy has been all up in our DMs today. He says, LFG Caitlin. We all know what that means. Not something we could say on the air. Then he says, farm, baby.
Let's flarp and go.
I'm going to guess those are some
Farmington
guys, maybe?
Let's go farming.
Done a little farming in my day, in my garden. So very small miniature farming.
All right, we are into Heat 25 for our men's snowboard cross. It looks like, not sure what bib has what. 108 is Connor Lewis, I believe. That's all I really could see before they took off. But it looks like it is red and blue out front of the green and yellow. So our red helmet coming across the line with quite a lot of space, followed by our blue rider. So red and blue taking the 1-2.
Is that Kalen Billings?
Not sure. Again, we have our iPads, unfortunately, are down, which tell us the color. So we're trying to do this best line of sight with who is where with bib numbers. So please, we apologize if we get you wrong, but we're doing the best we can, right, ADOT?
That is right, and I do believe that was number 115, a Kalen Billings from Maine Farmington.
Bib 81, Aiden Gardner in the blue. Bib 134 in the red, Michael Zimmons. Followed by 128, John Martin in the yellow and the green of Jad Brubaker. So currently on course, it looks like the red of Zimmons getting the hole shot, followed by Aiden Gardner. Looks like a little bit of a tussle at the top. All three go down with the exception of Zimmons. So Zimmons getting through all right. But unfortunately, the three behind them will be trying to get up and get back on course. It'll be interesting to see who comes across of the final three, but the red of Zimmons across the line.
Easy round right there for Zimmons, as he's just going to get to walk away with that one and move.
Lucky getting up faster than the rest of those guys. Unfortunately, Martin and Brubaker not able to get up and make it down. 27.
We have 138, Tony Turco in yellow, 132 in green, that's Chase Podrigal. In red, I believe, is 83, Luke Koch, and 139 is going to be in blue, that's Max Duffy.
So Luke Koch in the red, Turco in the yellow, Podrigal in the green, Duffy in the blue.
If I remember from last year, Max Duffy goes by Duffel Bag Max.
Oh, old Duffel Bag Max.
Those Westminster guys, they have a lot of fun out here.
Shout out to Sarah Boudry, coach of Westminster.
Shout out to all the Westminster coaches.
I hear this year they actually have a Freeski team.
Really?
Yeah. Westminster stepped up. They got a Freeski team, which is really cool. Currently on course, it looks like the pole went to the blue of Duffy, followed by the red of Koch. And unfortunately, oh, it looks like the green is tussling. He is fighting the green of Podrigal. We'll see if he can stay in the mix. It looks like Podrigal and Koch really battling it out. Koch starting to stay in the mix, but Podrigal right there, right next to him. They are bumping backsides, but it looks like Koch got him. So Koch and Podrigal tussling a little bit, but unfortunately for Podrigal, Koch was able to make it through. So I believe that was Duffy and Koch with your 1-2. There was some battling going on right there.
There is.
Gotta be. It's definitely hard when you got two guys. You have a
in yellow in the gate. We have 140, 97 in green, 133 in red.
97 in green. What'd you say? 133 in red.
Yeah.
He's got the hole shot right there over AJ Beery. We'll see who makes it around this grandma's knitting circle. I love that. That AI was like, hey, this will just be called grandma's knitting circle. It looks like it's the yellow of Ryan over Beery, the red of Beery. I believe that was yellow and red making it across first. We are moving back to skiers.
I feel so close to you right now. It's a force field.
We are coming close to our finals.
Currently 25. This is Heat 25. We got James Briggs. Ivan Ejirman. This is the hardest last name. Will Patton and Callum Donovan somewhere in the mix. But again, a big shout out and thank you to all the families, all the coaches, all the competitors who made it to this USCSA National Championships. If you are a parent sitting at home, just want to say thank you for supporting your kid while he's in college to just blow off some classes and let him go to Bachelor, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I would.
yeah, go shred. You know what? But skiing and snowboarding is one of those things in a lot of people's lives. It becomes a lifelong passion. The love for snow, the love for being in nature. It helps you appreciate nature, realize why we need to keep nature.
I know.
Skiers currently on course. This is going to be Briggs, German, Patton, and Donovan. Oh, we got a skier down, taking out a gate right there. So it looks like it's going to be the 1-2, the red and the blue on course right now. Unfortunately, red or the yellow helmet not making it. The green, it looks like green took a little tumble into a gate, so we'll probably have to take a moment and fix a gate. As I was saying, big thank you to the parents who support their kids' passions. Really, these things help people appreciate nature, being outdoors, and take part in a sport with a team, which is always fun. So thank you for supporting that. Big shout out to the coaches that help all these athletes get to this point. The national championships make it all the way over to Bend. We skip from one side of the country to the other every year. We go back to the East Coast next year in 2026, and every odd year we go to the West Coast.
Gonna return to my neck of the woods out in the Adirondacks.
I don't know, A-Dot. I'd like to think so.
We going somewhere else, or we staying at Whiteface?
I have no idea where we're going. I bet we'll stay at Whiteface. Whiteface is always a good time. Speaking of Adirondacks, you ever built an Adirondack chair?
Yes.
I figured along with maple syrup harvesting.
I built me an Adirondack chair in shop class back in middle school.
Wow, that's what they. So instead of like shop class, they're like, hey, we're like, hey, slap this Adirondack chair out of some teak.
We took a little chair making. We only made one style though.
What was the style?
Adirondack.
No, right, of course. Duh, I asked you. You ever churned some cheddar cheese at the old Cabot factory?
No, I have
Never done that.
Not done that. Eaten a lot of it.
Really?
Oh yeah, big cheese guy.
Yeah. Oh, you are. What's your favorite cheese? Quick.
Cheddar.
Come on, there's so many other cheeses like Blue or Gouda.
I like the tie-dye cheddar. You don't know about tie-dye cheddar?
Bro, I mean, it sounds like you get cancer from it, but...
No, it's just the orange and white one.
Okay. Wow, you are fancy guys. So when you're like, hey, I'm just making a cheese plate, they're like, oh, God, Adam brought another cheddar plate. He calls it a cheese plate. Doesn't even know what smoked Gouda is. Doesn't even know what a fine brie is.
Sometimes I'll throw a little Munster on there.
Ooh,
oh, yeah.
Dang.
Yeah. Or you just keep it classy with a little Swiss.
You know, for some reason, every time you say Westminster, it makes me think of Munster cheese.
Maybe they could get a Munster sponsor?
Breakaway panels right now. Let them get that sorted out. What do we got coming through on the old airwaves? Be sure to hit us up at We Flock Like Pigeons.
Not seagulls.
I just, flock of seagulls just comes in my brain. That's what ends up just coming right to my mind right then. So being from the Northeast, maybe like, you know, kind of not too far from Vermont. You ever been to the Ben & Jerry's factory?
I sure have.
Okay, quickly, what's your favorite Ben & Jerry's flavor?
Cherry Garcia.
Is that because you just love the Grateful Dead?
It may play a part in why that's my favorite.
Nice.
Yeah, big Grateful Dead fan.
All right.
My fun fact is my dad actually used to deliver Ben & Jerry's paper product.
Stop. Your dad used to deliver Ben & Jerry's paper product?
Yeah. He would pick it up at the factory where they
Wow.
make it,
Okay.
bring it up to where they put the ice cream in it.
Interesting.
Yep. He did that for many years.
I bet he knows a lot of secrets about that factory, huh?
He just might, but I'm not going to reveal them.
Like that one time in '96 when a full rabbit jumped into the vat of ice cream and they just let it go.
Wait, back in the 90s, that could have
Yeah,
happened.
totally, totally. Anyway, we are just taking a moment. We're about to kick things into gear. So the 233 of Learman.
298 in white, 275 in yellow.
And it looks like Rex Eldon is down currently, but it is looking like Larman and Bolus escaping the carnage off the top there. So Larman out in front, followed by Bolus. Unfortunately, Tanner Bentz taking a little bit of a tumble, or excuse me, was it Eldon that took the tumble? So 1-2 advancing your red and your blue. James Larman and Preston Bolus moving into the, I believe it is the finals at this point.
Yeah, I believe you are correct in that.
Nope.
Winners
It'll
are
be the
moving into
semis.
these small and big finals.
No, it looks like a semifinal.
Oh.
Yeah, no, we're not quite. I think there are more skiers in snowboard.
Oh, they snuck that one in on us.
They did.
Okay. Shout out to my wife and daughter back home trying to FaceTime me here a minute ago. Couldn't answer though. We're in the middle of a
Bro,
broadcast.
you are working your most important job of the season. They're FaceTiming you?
I know. I should have answered it and let them join in with us.
Oh, that would have been cute.
It would have.
Yeah. Watch your kid eat Cheerios and make a mess.
Oh, she loves to eat.
Oh, yeah.
Very messy eater like her father.
Currently on course, Oliver Sapek, Elio Turnus, William Saylor, and Thomas Hatcher. Not sure who's wearing what. We just don't have our top shot. So it looks like not sure who's moving forward there.
Is that a yawn, Beef?
It's so warm in here. If we could just open a door.
How are you tired? We got ski cross going on. Is it not pumping you up enough?
Sometimes when it's like 80 degrees, I'm in a sweat lodge. I'm going to close my eyes a little bit.
It is quite warm in here.
Yeah, it is warm. Anybody outside warm at all? Or is it cool? Not a single person's even listening
I think
to us.
we got some listeners out there. At least I hope so.
I hope so.
It was amazing that just the sun has warmed this booth up this much. Or it could have been all the hot air.
It could be. Sounds like we are just on one camera currently, so.
That is going to be our bottom camera. We will get to see our finishes.
Are these correct is the real question. So it looks like on our last heat, James Larman advanced. Tanner Bentz also advanced. So Larman and Bentz. Eldon, unfortunately, and Bolus not advancing. On course right now, this is going to be... Excuse me. This is going to be... Sapek, Tunis... Not exactly sure where we're at in this order, but just trying to sort it out. Either way, we're having fun up here.
Yes, we are.
That
Great.
long pause was a lot of fun. You going, what am I doing?
Oh, they tuned in and they heard the shout out.
Wait, who?
My wife and daughter.
All right. All right. Let's not talk about you or your wife and daughter. We love it. I
Yeah.
love shout out to your kids.
Love them.
We got an event going
We got to
on.
get back to action.
Hit us up on We Flock Like Pigeons.
Send us the DM.
Send us the DMs. I was like, who hit us up? Is someone meeting us in the parking lot? That's what I was thinking.
Somebody wants to.
Wow.
The smack talk going on from Jackson Landry earlier.
Is he serious? What does he want in the parking lot?
Well, he said we could meet for tendies and french fries at the lodge.
Oh, that's, so chicken tendies.
I'll take some chicken tendies.
Dude, nothing like being in your mid-30s, early 40s, and eating chicken tendies and french fries.
I believe the brief hold of our action right now is to fix a gate that got blown out.
All right, we are back to the top for snowboarding. This is going to determine our large final and our small final. So Kaylin Billings in red, Parker Gray in green, Michael Siemens in blue, Aiden Gardner, bib 81 in yellow. Gardner out of Lees McRae. Siemens in blue out of University of Wisconsin, Madison. Parker Gray in the green out of University of California, Los Angeles, UCLA. And in red, Kaylin Billings out of University of Maine, Farmington.
Who you got your money on, Beav?
I mean, I kind of have my money on Garner. I'll take Garner.
I knew you were going to take the Lees McRae boy.
I kind of just want to.
I'm going to go Kaylin Billings.
Because he's in red, because he's the fast. He's been consistently fast.
No.
Why? You just sandbag it like that?
He's a
I could-
Maynard.
Oh.
Gotta hold it down for
Find
my East
his way
Coasters.
around a lobster pot.
Gotta hold it down for my East Coasters.
You ever had a lobster roll?
One of my favorite things to eat.
Explain a lobster roll for those of us who are not from Maine?
Well, you get your hot dog style bun. Some nice buttery lobster
Ooh.
chunk.
Okay.
Stuff that in there.
Okay.
There's two ways to eat it, hot or cold.
Okay.
Everybody's got opinions on it.
Whoa. Someone just drop a lobster roll with us?
I don't know if this is a lobster roll.
What's that? Oh. Oh. Hey, if you want to hit us on Instagram, we can hit us at. They were like, people want to know how to hit us up. Hit us up at We Flock Like Pigeons. That's WEFLOCK, like a flock of birds, like pigeons. PIGEONS. We Flock Like Pigeons.
They just dropped us off a meatball sandwich to
Yeah.
get that information.
He's like, hey, I'm giving you this meatball sandwich so you can tell us
There
exactly
it is.
how we
Nice
get a hold of you guys.
Meatball sandwich.
Look at
We
this.
won't turn it down. We'll split that after the broadcast, Beav.
We might. We might. My hat was very crooked in that shot, I noticed. So this should, again, be Caleb Billings out of University of Maine, Farmington. Parker Gray, green, out of University of California, Los Angeles. Michael Simmons out of University of Wisconsin, Madison. And Aiden Gardner out of Lees McRae. Somehow we got a Sando out of that situation.
Yeah, I'm not going to complain about
Wow.
a free sandwich.
Hey, you know what we're also not going to complain about? Decorations for the shack.
Oh,
Yeah,
a
if you guys
lovely
if you
decorated
guys
shack.
see something where you're like, hey, that's a cool thrift store item, we'll put it up in the shack. Let's make our shack the dopest shack, right?
That's been the goal all week.
We're the freestyle Freeski crew. We got a handful of nails and a pocket full of screws. We ain't afraid to
Trying
put
to
holes in
stay
the wall.
well decorated.
Yeah, we are. We are. We put a lot of artwork on the outside. We have some classic tennis rackets.
Some old ski racing medals.
Yeah. Possibly the scene from The Last Supper,
Yep. Yeah, we got that on the
a
front.
tapestry.
A nice Mount Bachelor banner.
Yep. A picture of an Arctic snow fox from 1983.
Can't forget about possibly our best decoration, the relax picture.
Relax picture. So when anybody's freaking out, because things inevitably go wrong in these broadcasts, and we've seen some freakouts. We've seen chairs thrown, we've seen punches thrown, but all we're going to do in this booth is just point.
Just right up to relax.
To relax. If you could show them the relax sign. Relax. There it is. Yep. You can help us make our shack cooler by bringing something rad to the situation.
Our thrift store decorations.
Yep. Anyways, on course right now. Again, this is Billings, Gray, Siemens, Gardner. We're hoping they're going right now. There they are, out of the gate right now. The red of Billings getting the whole shot, followed by the blue of Siemens. Look like Siemens is tussling with the green and gray. So, and the yellow, Aiden Gardner taking out a panel right there. Unfortunately, slamming a panel. Kalen Billings, but Garner still on his feet. But it is Billings all day. Wow, taking it to the billing department.
I knew my main guy could take it home. Moving on to the next heat.
Seriously. Signed, sealed, sent through the U.S. Postal Service.
All the way to the East Coast.
Caleb Billings and Parker Gray taking the 1-2. Next up, we're going to be looking to the top. Max Duffy in the green. He's out of Westminster University. Luke Koch in red out of Lees McRae. Ryan Parker in yellow out of Westminster. And Andrew Beery in the blue out of University of Wisconsin-Madison. Looks like Beery might be a little late to the party. He's probably up there waxing his board. That dude's serious. He's getting the fluoros.
Getting one final wax in.
Seriously. Hey, West Mini for the Winnie. I like that. Who sent it, by the way? What's his name? Tyler Sherby?
That DM coming in from Tyrell Whitsley.
Oh, Tyrell Wiltsey.
Tyler Sherby asking, has anyone waxed their helmets today?
You know what? I've heard of the rare instance of people waxing skis, the even rarer instance of people waxing snowboards, the even rarer instance of people waxing their helmets.
Yeah, not sure about the helmet wax.
Would it be faster to wax poles too? Like, would you be faster if you just waxed the tip of your pole?
Maybe.
You would be, because it would just be hitting the snow and it would just go. Man, I'll tell you what.
All about the glide.
ADOT ain't afraid to wax some poles later down at the old waxing station. What?
I'm a snowboarder.
Yeah, but you've worked in a tune shop, ADOT.
I did.
Well, we'll have to ask some skiers if that makes you faster. Waxing the tips.
Maybe Tyler Sherby, give us some more info about waxing helmets.
Anyway, we are taking just a quick moment up at the top for snowboarders. Let's talk about something, ADOT.
What you got?
What's your favorite rom-com?
Favorite rom-com? Maybe a little 50 First Dates?
Wow, that's a good one.
What about you,
Really,
Beef?
you're a big fan of Sandler and
Oh yeah, big Sandler fan.
and what's her name?
Drew?
Drew Barrymore.
Drew Barrymore? Rom-com booth. What do we got going on?
I don't know.
AJ
was handing me something. If
I
you
don't
can bring
know
it back
what's
up,
going on.
I clicked it wrong. Oh, we're going into random chat GPT facts about
Bringing back
Mount
the
Bachelor.
ChatGPT.
Let's do this. Wait, here's some creative and lesser-known facts about Mount Bachelor, a famous stratovolcano in Oregon.
Okay.
What is a stratovolcano? A solo volcano with a big family. Though it stands alone, Mount Bachelor is part of the Cascade Volcanic Arc, which includes its siblings like the Three Sisters and Broken Top. If you can look at that, I believe there's some sisters in there and maybe a Broken Top.
Yeah. I actually got to see the Three Sisters and Broken Top on the way over from Portland the other day.
Yeah, I know. Did you know that Mount Bachelor was once called Brother before getting its current name? Because there are the Three Sisters and then there's Bachelor. Is the brother?
I would assume that's
Must
why.
be. Okay, interesting. She was. Oh, it says brother of the Three Sisters.
Ah.
Okay. It has a super volcano neighbor. Just 30 miles away lies Newberry Volcano, a massive shield volcano that dwarfs Mount Bachelor in size and activity. Have you ever been in a volcano, by the way?
in a volcano.
Like a volcanic eruption happens and something happens. So I was in Alaska one time, and I was like 100 miles away, but a volcano exploded.
Yeah.
And it covered the whole sky in ash, and it rained ash on us.
Was it scary?
No. I was in Alaska, and no one could fly in, so I just shredded POW for like 21 days in Valdez solo.
Lucky guy.
Yeah, and this ash stayed in the atmosphere, so no planes could come in. It was amazing. Anyways, let's go back to some Bachelor things. It is a ski resort on a sleeping giant. Well, it is an active volcano. Its last eruption was over 10,000 years ago, making it a popular ski destination rather than a geological threat.
Oh, interesting.
I'll tell you what's a geological threat right now.
What do you got?
AJ. In tight spaces.
AJ got the farts?
Oh my gosh, you're picking up what I'm laying down. Mount Bachelor offers 360-degree skiing. Unlike most mountains, Mount Bachelor Summit allows skiing and snowboarding in every single direction, and that is a rare feature in North American resorts. You ever been to a place where you can ski all the
No,
whole
not
mountain?
360 like this.
That is interesting.
I do know that Mount Bachelor has 4,953 skiable acres.
Wow, that was a quick fact. You weren't even looking at the chat.
I didn't need to look at it for that one.
Okay. Did you know that NASA trained astronauts here?
What are they training for at Batch?
In the 60s, astronauts trained on the volcanic terrain of Central Oregon, including areas around Mount Bachelor, to prepare for moon landings.
Oh, interesting.
You know what, they say that where I live too, about the volcanic stuff. They said, well, craters of the moon, everybody trained to go to the moon there.
I've been there.
Does every place with volcanic stuff, they say, well, they trained the astronauts there?
Maybe they did.
Idiots back in the 60s. Gosh, the moon isn't anything like this. It has an alien lava tube here. That's crazy. The region around Mount Bachelor is home to a lava river cave, Oregon's largest lava tube, where underground explorers can walk through a mile-long cavern formed by the lava flows.
Can we snowboard through it?
Can we go to this right now?
I would love to.
What an amazing feature to bring you to what a beautiful resort Mount Bachelor is. Wow, I need to come lava cave tubing sometime. Let's see some other things. You can see 5 states from the top of Mount Bachelor. On a clear day, the summit offers views stretching into Oregon, Washington, California, the best state in the world, Idaho, and Nevada. Yeah.
That's impressive.
Yeah. That is quite impressive. It's one of the snowiest places in the U.S. Mount Bachelor gets an average of 462 inches per year, making it one of the snowiest ski resorts in the country. Probably right up there with Mammoth and Targhee. Every state
Gotta
has
be up
one
there
of
with
them.
Mammoth, Targhee,
But
Jackson
if you go in
Hole.
the parking lot of Bachelor right now, the snowbanks are like 25 feet tall. So I
think
believe
they
it.
might even be taller than that.
They're pretty tall.
We might be pushing like 35 feet.
Yeah. Bachelor has a hidden volcanic history. Beneath the snow, the mountains are actually a series of overlapping lava flows, slowly built over 1,000 years, creating the unique the terrain skiers love today. So we're not really sure what is going on at the top of the hill right now. If you're just joining us, we are just into the... Is this the finals right now?
We do have more info on helmet waxing, though.
Oh, there is currently a protest is what we're hearing. Protest.
Ah.
No, they're looking at video footage currently, so there's a protest.
Tyler Shervine giving us more info on helmet waxing, says it guarantees you to go Mach 1000.
Wow, that is fast. How fast is Mach? Like 800 some odd miles an hour?
Fast.
Yeah. That's 1,000 times Mach. Bro.
Wax your helmet, that's how fast you're going.
Seriously. Tell me the stats on waxing the tips of a pole. Like, just as a skier.
I don't think it's going to go faster.
You don't think so?
No.
The ting-ting-ting of the pole, like hitting this, like there's some drag there, dude.
I like the skiers that ride without poles.
I think it just looks a little weird. That's just me, but I'm a snowboarder.
We don't use them, why should they?
Snowboarders look cool without poles, though. You know, like a snowboarder with poles look weird. It's kind of like the mirror opposite. It's like
Have you
skier
ever
without
snowboarded with poles?
I mean, I have toured and then used the poles to push somewhere for sure. It looks like they might be getting the gate. AJ Beery has made it to the top, I think. So AJ Beery out of University of Wisconsin-Madison in the blue. Again, Parker Ryan in yellow out of Westminster University. The red of Luke Koch out of Lees McRae. And the green of Max Duffy. Do you think Beery was just trying to ice out his competitors? Like everyone was amped to go, and then he's just like, I'm going to ice them.
Totally possible.
Totally possible. It's a game up here, man. You gotta be strategic. Strategic. Anyway, if you're tuning in, we are just getting into. I'm not sure which part this is. If this is the semifinals, this will be determine who goes to the big final. So 2 of these guys will go to the big final, 2 will go to the small final, and then the next heat, the same exact thing happening. So we will share 2 off of each that will go to each, the small and the big final. So we will have 3 more races on the snowboard side.
Duffel Bag Max up there. I think he's got a good chance of going to the big final.
Yeah.
With a nickname like Duffel Bag?
I'm gonna go for Parker Ryan right now to Westminster. That's who I'm rooting for. What do you think?
I'm rooting for my boy Max Duff.
Okay. I like Duff. Oh, I guess we're both going for Westminster kids.
Nothing wrong with that, Beeve.
Luke Koch, though, technically is supposed to be the fastest.
Yeah, coming out of Leeds McRae, those guys are known to be good snowboarders.
Looks like we are just taking it. I guess we are still in our. They're still protesting here, so I'm not sure what's going on.
Jackson Landry says, "Say shout out David."
Any last name on that, David?
Nope, just David.
Ah, okay.
He also says, "Get it rolling, boys. He's got to go get dinner."
Oh, give me the last name of someone with the last name David, or the first name David that's famous.
David Spade.
Oh, David Spade. That's good.
David Chappelle.
Oh, wow.
Just a couple greats.
Larry David.
Larry Bird.
We're not going into Larry's. No.
Okay.
All right, it looks like they're actually going to go right now. The yellow of Parker Ryan, the blue of AJ Beery, the red of Luke Koch, and the green of Max Duffelbag Duffy. Let's just hope they go. They've been sitting up there for quite a while.
Tyrell Wiltsey says, "Shake and bake inbound."
Shake and bake, huh? Currently on course right now, it looks like AJ Beery out in front just by a hair, followed by Parker Ryan. So Beery, Ryan, Duffy, and Koch right now. Oh, getting tangled up a little. But Parker Ryan somehow staying out of it. So Beery and Ryan looks like might have an easy cruise to the final. Unfortunately, Luke Koch and Max Duffy getting tangled up there in that turn. So Beery and Parker Ryan. Did I put my money on Parker Ryan?
Yeah, you did.
Pay me later by finding a disco ball
At the thrift store. Are we going thrifting again?
I mean, should we? Should
I
we
mean-
go to Super Thrift?
I don't know. We were almost late for dinner last night because of it.
Yeah, we got super into thrifting, dude.
Yeah. Had some great lasagna though for dinner.
Shout out to Mama Hog. Hopefully she's listening. She's a kill. Yeah, for all the competitors. They had their opening ceremonies.
And they all got spaghetti?
I think maybe.
All 694 of them?
That is a lot of spaghetti. That's like.
Could you imagine having to
500
cook
pounds of spaghetti.
694 plates of spaghetti? These guys are college kids. They can
Wow.
eat.
Right? So back to the top. So our current heat 29. Will Patton. Excuse me. James Larman in the red. Will Patton in the
Will Patton looks like he's in green.
I don't know. Who's rocking
271.
the jeans right now? I'm really like
Who's rocking the
298.
jeans?
Oh.
Freestyle Crew's rocking the jeans.
Tanner Benz in the blue.
Tanner got the memo.
James Briggs in the yellow. And Patton in green. So Heat 29 right now. Patton in green, Briggs in yellow, Bentz in blue, but out in front, this is James Larman out of the military academy. So Larman trying to hold off Bentz.
Our blue jean racer
But-
right close behind him.
Yep, Patton and Briggs trying to reel him in. Patton in the blue jeans?
Patton, blue helmet, blue jeans.
The name like, oh, looks like he got him. Excuse me, that was Tanner Bentz in blue. So it is going to go Larman. Larman, Bentz, Patton, Briggs. Next up, we're going to be looking in the green, Oliver Sapek out of Rocky Mountain College. In the red, Elio Turns out of Rocky Mountain College as well. William Hennon in the blue out of University of Wisconsin-Madison. And James Kelly in the yellow.
Very interesting song we got playing here.
Right?
Genius of Love.
Interesting, right?
Yeah, I kind of dig the groove of it.
So again, Elio Turns in the red. William Hennon in blue. James Kelly in the yellow. And Oliver Sapek in green.
Jackson Landry still firing DMs at us. He wants to see a fit check from the fellas, which I'm assuming is us. And he says, just let me see the outfits.
I mean, it's nothing special. We're just kind of a couple older dudes.
Hanging out in denim.
Yeah, we are I mean, you definitely are rocking denim. The rest of the dudes are rocking denim. I'm in my snow.
What happened to your denim? You had it on when
I
you got
didn't
to
get.
the
I
mountain.
was getting home furnishings while you were getting denim, and you
That's
didn't get
all
me.
right.
You didn't get me a pair, dude. Currently on course, dropping in right now. It looks like the blue of William Hennon, and it looks like green right there. Blue and green of Oliver Sapek. This is to determine the large and small final right now. It looks like blue and green, so Hennon and Sapek out in front. So Hennon, Sapek, and yellow of Kelly not quite able to bring him back. So those two out in front will head to the big final. The other two will head to the small final. So, waiting for the snowboarders to get back up to the top. Looks like our ladies rail jam, because we went a little bit long, our ladies rail jam has been kicking off. We're supposed to kick off at 2:30. I believe they are just rolling it. Is that right, AJ? They're rolling that though already, right? Oh. Excuse me, they are rolling practice over there for our ladies rail jam. Hopefully we'll be done with this sooner than later and we can get that rail jam kicked off. You stoked to see some rail jamming?
Oh, always stoked to see
Always
that.
stoked to see
My
some
favorite
rail
event.
jam, right?
Favorite event.
Me too. Me too.
Don't get me wrong, big fan of ski cross and snowboard cross. Rail jam favorite to watch, snowboard cross favorite to do. We are just waiting for our snowboarders to take the lift and get back up to the top. And I believe this is going to be finals.
Hey, you know what we should try?
This meatball sandwich?
This meatball sandwich.
Break it out. Let's try the meatball.
Wow.
I'm a huge fan of meatballs.
Bro.
Huge fan.
Well, of course, you're from the land of meatballs.
I once ate 55 meatballs in one day.
You did not.
I sure did.
Do you have a knife by chance?
No. Just rip that
I'm
thing right
trying
in half.
to rip the meatball
Rip it right in
sandwich.
half.
All right. We're going to try this.
Good enough. Let's try it
meatball
together.
sandwich.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh, it's terrible.
That's delicious.
It's terribly good. Yeah.
Those might be homemade. They don't taste like a frozen meatball.
They might actually be Beyond Meat.
High quality sandwich right here. Just,
Hey, while we're here, why don't you show them your denim, boys?
oh, you want to see the denim?
Fit check. Look at this. Suspenders.
Tucked in denim. Oh yeah, we got the denim. Now if we could only show our camera guys out there, also rocking denim.
It's just me and a couple of
Steve
crotches.
gave up on the denim though.
Hey, someone didn't give me some denim. I didn't even get the memo.
You told me you brought denim.
No, dude.
We going back to sandwich?
Go back to sandwich. We really doing this live?
Yes.
You eat like an animal.
Meatballs, man, I love them.
Meatballs, man. I love them.
Can't help it. Oh my God. Jackson Landry just sent us like 38 messages.
Is he still talking about meeting you in the parking
Let's
lot
see what
later?
he's got. Let's see what he's got. He says, y'all some chillers.
For sure. That's correct.
Let's go, Kalen. We winning it.
Cool. Nah, maybe.
Then he asks, ever heard about the trick Snow Tuck Squall Banana?
What is it?
Snow Tuck Squall Banana. Never heard of that one.
Squall banana. No.
Apparently he
I
also
wanna know.
makes a mean meatball sub. And he likes my suspenders, says they're mint.
Is this Landry's meatball sandwich?
I don't know, man. But if it is, they're good.
Hey, look. If anybody wants to bring us food that they make at home, we'll eat it. We'll try it.
Bring us some food.
Yeah.
Love to eat.
Bring us some flair for our shack. Because we have the coolest shack. Like, if you go to ski racing, their shack, nothing. No flair. No medals on the outside. No classic tennis rackets.
Now Jackson Landry's trying to get us say some stuff that we can't say.
Definitely not. Nice try, Landry. We've seen those Simpson episodes. Hey, Jackson, where are you sitting right now? Are you outside our booth?
He's got to be close to us.
He's got to be close. This is weird. We don't even know what Jackson's face looks like.
Where is Jackson Landry?
Anybody know Jackson Landry?
I will say, as good as this sandwich is, bread's a little dry. Apparently he's chilling on top of the mountain.
Rad. They're getting the broadcast on top of the mountain.
Yeah, man.
360-degree volcano. They're getting this broadcast.
This guy knows what he's doing.
So again, we are just holding. We are about to kick off our big final, right?
I think we go small final, then big final.
Right. So a Bachelor, if you can see the main lodge right there, that lift goes up probably about 1,800 feet.
Oh, easily.
Like and it's a long ways. And I have found it's really hard to needle your way to this cross course. I have found myself on the other side of the mountain
Yeah, we got a little lost yesterday trying to make our way down,
Yeah.
but that's okay. We had a great time doing
Oh, we
it.
had so much fun. I rode so many fun little lines. It was amazing. But hard to get there, and it's a long turnaround. So these guys are going down the lift, getting on the lift as fast as they can, going up, and then needling down, back down to the course.
Really, the fastest way down to the course is the hardest way.
Yeah, you would be going through all the moguls.
It is a straight, pretty steep mogul field, and then you duck off into the woods, bomb through some glades, and then end up right back at the top of the cross course. I'm seeing 4 racers in the gate. I think our guys might be getting close to small final readiness.
So currently up there, we are going to be looking for Michael Siemens out of University of Wisconsin-Madison. This is for 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th place, small final. 134 in blue, that is Michael Siemens. 38 in green. Oh my gosh, maybe it was 39. 81 in yellow. And they're off right now. It looks like it's the blue
Followed closely by red.
of Siemens. But nope, it is our red helmet.
Doubling the finals.
Doubling it up, cross the line, your 5th place.
Our snowboarders are starting to double it up.
So results coming in on this race. So red, green, blue, yellow. That is Aiden Garner taking down 5th. The green of Michael Siemens taking down 6th. Excuse me. Red, green, blue, yellow. Excuse me. I'm going to take that back. In 5th place, Luke Koch for your small final, followed by Max Duffy, followed by Michael Siemens, followed by Aiden Gardner. So that is Koch, Duffy, Siemens, Gardner. That is your 5, 6, 7, 8. And next, we are going back up to the top for your final. Your men in the final, the ones that have battled their way to the top 4 out of 64 competitors. In blue, Andrew Beery. In yellow, Parker Ryan. In the green, Parker Gray. Wow, Parker on Parker. So it looks like it is Kalen Billings out front, followed by Beery. And then the Parkers. It is a battle of Parkers going on right now, trying to get into that 3rd spot. But currently out in front, it looks like it's Kalen Billings. Oh, Beery right there. Kalen Billings, can he hold him off? It's going to be Billings and Beery, followed by the green of Parker Gray.
What a close race right there for our men's snowboard final.
What a close one. Right to the end. Kalen Billings, Andrew Beery, Parker Gray, and Parker Ryan taking that 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hard to tell from our angle who crossed the line first there. It was so close.
To me, it looked like Kalen Billings, and that's what they're saying on the iPads.
That's what I'm going with as well.
Give a big round of applause to your champions, your snowboard cross 2025 champion, Kalen Billings, taking down that 1st spot. In 2nd place, Andrew Beery from University of Wisconsin-Madison. And in 3rd, Parker Gray out of UCLA. So again, Billings, University of Maine Farmington, Beery, and Gray taking that 1, 2, 3.
Jackson Landry absolutely stoked for his boy Kalen Billings. Says he's a star, and he is today, bringing home a national championship.
He is. Caleb Billings doing it for the University of Maine Farmington. Currently,
we are going to move back over to our skiers. 300 in green, 190 in yellow, 277 in red. Can't quite tell what blue's number is. I believe that is 271 for blue.
So out of the gate, it looks like Elio Turnus out of Rocky Mountain College in second there. The blue of Will Patton out of Hobart and William Smith College out in front. So as Turnus and Briggs kind of battling it out in that second position. James Kelly taking the fourth position right now, but it looks like 1, 2, the blue, red, green. Blue, red, green, yellow. The blue of Patton.
Platten.
The red of Turnus. The green of Briggs. And the yellow of Kelly. That is your 5, 6, 7, 8 on the day. Your small final. So your small final. And our next heat, our final for our men, currently on course, James Larman. James Larman should be in blue, Tanner Benson green, William Hennon in red, and Oliver Sapek in yellow. We are hoping these colors are correct. We weren't able to verify. Oh, and someone is down. So you're coming across the line, it's going to be the blue, the green, and the red. So blue, Larman, green of Benson, the red of Hennon, I believe. So Larman, Bentz, and Hennon, your 1, 2, 3 for your men's skier cross. Getting some knucks at the end. What a beautiful day of racing we have had. Thank you for tuning in. USCSA Nationals again. Your 1, 2, 3. James Larman out of United States Military Academy taking it down. In second place, Tanner Bentz, University of Wisconsin-Madison taking second. And William Hennon out of University of Wisconsin-Madison taking down the third place. That's your 1, 2, 3 for skier cross. Thank you for tuning in. Again, we will be just right back with you in just a moment for our women's Freeski rail jam. We're going to kick that off as soon as we get our cameraman down here. And we're just going to rock and roll into the next one. So we'll see you in just a minute. Hey, Dot.
Peace out.
Peace.